Norfolk, Nebraska City Council is waiting to make any decision on the 3 members of its police department who are on administrative leave. Mayor Josh Moaning called a special meeting this morning to discuss imminent litigation about the police department matters with outside counsel. Norfolk's Police Chief Don Miller and Captain Chad Riemann were placed on paid administrative leave August 22nd. Lieutenant Josh Bauermeister was placed on leave in September. The council went into closed session to discuss the matter around 10:15 this morning. It wasn't until 1 p.m. that they came out of that closed session and quickly adjourned with no comments. After the meeting adjourned, the mayor told KTIV there was no action taken by council, but rather updated the council on litigation matters. When asked what the matter was on, Moaning couldn't comment further.